Hi, Michael Schuster here on behalf of the team of all types of divorce professionals at Divorce Specialist Group. I recently shared a video and wrote a blog post about when to tell your kids that you're dating or you've met somebody after your separation or your divorce. Today I'm going to share some lessons we've learned about how to tell your kids that you're dating or you've met someone. Think about how you felt the first several times that you actually set out for a first date with someone that you haven't met yet. A little nervous, overthinking everything, maybe a little anxious. A lot of what ifs are going through your mind, and maybe a lot of different scenarios playing out in your mind as to how that date might go. So if you make a big deal out of announcing it to your kids that you have something important, something big to say, as if it's some great big announcement or great big news, or even telling your kids that they're going to get to meet your new friend tonight for dinner or something like that, that's a lot of pressure to put on the kids. Even if they aren't meeting him or her tonight, the first time they do, it will be awkward and come with some anxiety, whether they show it or hide it. It's like their first date as well, only it's not their date and they aren't grown up. They might have huge anticipation or anxiety, or be overthinking the many what ifs, just like you did. Perhaps they're nervous about whether your new partner will like them. Maybe they're nervous about whether they will like your new partner. They might even start thinking about their other parent feeling hurt, and they, the kids, may not want to feel any type of guilt or stuck in the middle between you and their other parent. Often, there is a solution. Often, a slow blending introduction is the best way to ease the kids into knowing that you have a significant partner and meeting and getting to know that partner. So here are some examples. Number one, if your kids are young, let's say preteen, and into a particular sport or dance or hobby, and you're dating someone who has kids who are into the same activity or might be interested in the same activity, you might tell your kids something like, "Hey kids, I have a friend whose son or daughter plays basketball or dances or plays guitar," or whatever that commonality might be. "Since you play basketball or take lessons or play guitar, I thought it might be fun to get together or go to their recital or go to their ball game or whatever it is that you can do together." And it's okay for you all to sit together, because at this point, the kids don't think they're meeting mommy or daddy's new boyfriend or girlfriend. It's just something fun or new to do on a weekend or weeknight with a friend of mom or dad's. It's very casual. Then, when it's over, hopefully everyone had an easygoing time, and you gradually do it more and more. The more you blend activities together, the more the kids will actually want to see those other kids. They'll start asking you to get together with your friend's family. And eventually, they'll figure it out that you and your partner are more than just friends. They just don't have to swallow that big pill and take on all the pressure of meeting someone for the first time all at once, as if there has to be acceptance then and there. They might even actually ask you, if they're old enough to know what's going on and what dating is, they might even ask you eventually if you and the other kids, mom or dad, are dating. And it's okay to tell them at that point. But now they're asking you, instead of you forcing them to accept something new all at one time that they didn't expect or weren't able to process all at once. And likely they already feel comfortable with your new partner and his or her kids. And they already know your partner, so there is that comfort and that common ground already. Another option is, rather than making an awkward first meeting where your kids are forced to spend an evening or an entire dinner together with your new partner, you could also try something like, "Hey kids, I'm going out with a new friend tonight. He or she's going to pick me up at 7. They'll probably just say, "Okay." Then when your new partner arrives, have them come inside the front door for just a minute. Invite your kids off the couch or downstairs from their bedroom just to say hi. Just say, "I want you to see my new friend." If they didn't know this was going to happen, then they won't be anxious and conjure up a million ideas in their head as to how it might go. And it's not mean or thoughtless of you just to bring them up or bring them down spontaneously. if you're not forcing your kids to sit for hours with a stranger and get to know each other. It really is just a very quick, casual, hey, how are you? Then off you go. So the kids come down towards the front door. You say, my friend so-and-so just wanted to say a quick hello. Your partner says, hi, how are you? The kids say, good, how are you? And as you walk out, your partner looks back and says, nice to meet you. Have a great night. It's that easy, it's that quick, it's that brief. There was no interrogation, there were no questions, there was no attempting to impress each other, and no crazy feelings going on. But now the kids can picture how your nice partner is, rather than using their imagination and keep wondering all sorts of different things every time you go out with someone they haven't seen. And since your partner said it was nice to meet you, but was non-confrontational and wished the kids a nice evening, hopefully they think he or she's a nice person. And the next time they meet, the ice has been broken. So the next time might be for something a little longer, but not too long. Like, hey kids, so-and-so's coming over and we're going to go for a walk because it's nice outside. Why don't you join us? So it's just a leisurely walk outside with some fresh air. They can even stay a few steps ahead or behind if that makes them more comfortable. And there can be casual conversation. Same rules applies to first date, meaning no interrogation or a million questions or interviews, no attempt to get to know each other, just kind of going for a walk together, just fun talk. Or if the walk idea doesn't work and people don't want to walk or the weather doesn't permit, then you and your kids could meet your partner and their kids at an ice cream shop or just somewhere casual together. You can all sit at a table and chat about some hobbies. Not the entire evening, just brief, have an ice cream, talk about some things his or her kids do and vice versa. Each encounter is casual and fun. No interrogation. No forced getting to know each other. Just talk about things in common, or observations, or jokes, or about TikTok, or Instagram, or something that the kids can enjoy talking about and can relate to, and it'll probably start some casual conversation for them. Each encounter gets slightly longer and longer until they're comfortable having dinner together eventually. As you can see, this way of gradually getting to know your partner, it makes it much easier and more natural for the kids. The kids don't have to worry about impressing your partner and getting your partner to like them all in one initial meeting. And the kids don't have to worry about whether they like your partner and have to worry about you. Yes, depending on their age, another thing that kids might need reassurance about is that you are safe. So by them gradually seeing for themselves, it gives them relief and comfort when it's not forced upon them all at once. I hope you learned some things from this video and this article. If you have any questions about your divorce or dating or this topic or parenting, Divorce Specialist Group does have the best professionals, all types of professionals you might need through divorce and after divorce. They have the highest vetting process, so they really do have the best professionals, the best knowledge and skill, but they also have integrity and genuine empathy for what you're going through. And there's never any obligation or pressure if you choose to send us your questions. So if you do have questions, just send us an email. Like I said, no pressure, no obligation. Just want to answer your questions and help you out. You can email us and you can get a free 30-minute consultation. If you'd like a free 30-minute consultation, you can also request that. Just send an email to info@divorcespecialistgroup.com. And like I said, everything stays confidential, and we do wish you well.